How aggressive will it be? Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. The short completion of the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
So not only does he get his first completion of the game, and that's great, but probably a good way to start this game just to be able to settle into the game and start to be able to go out there and make plays for this offense.
Pass complete. It's second down now.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Defense is... And the ball is knocked loose. Who's got it? Looks like the defense has it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. On the scoop and score. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. And someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. And it's caught off the deflection. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
That quarterback put a little bit more on that football. I thought it was going to get in there, but give credit to the defense for getting a hand on the ball. But the presence of mind by the offense to come up with a completion.
That completion makes it second and medium. Off play action, he's looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the running back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Dawgs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Dawgs will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw, testing the middle. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 40. Inside the 20. At the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Texas. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Well, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
Point after, knocked right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Breaking free at the 35. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. A tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Receiver in motion now. Handoff running right. Oh, what a move.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Longhorns looking to cash in here in the red zone. And here's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Third down play for this offense.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score tied at 7.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can he get there on the ground? Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Number 12.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Third down coming up.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And they heave it deep downfield. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The Dawgs will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Second down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Handoff here from the shotgun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Toss play to the running back going left. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on fourth and inches. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So here we go. They're going to go for it on fourth and inches in their own territory. And the quarterback's going to sneak it.
Hey, one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. First down here for this offense. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Press coverage now from the secondary. And they'll give it to the back. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Soto. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
First down and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. And tackled there by the defense. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. And he's got it. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dawgs will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. He steps out at the 22. That's where the drive will begin. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Trying to build in a positive first half for this offense. Let's see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Got space, looking to score. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Breaking tackles. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Gain of 9. Brings up second down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
The back's got it. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks a tackle into the clear. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Longhorns line up with a 1st and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. First and goal, handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Georgia, 14.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. Brings up second down.
Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run game. They know this offense, this situation, they've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarterback.
Second down after that previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. Dawgs come to the line in a hurry up.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to throw again. He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Crucial third down play coming up. Here's that defense shifting again. Can they pick up the first on the ground? It'll be Smothered right at the line for no gain.
No gain on the play. Now, a fourth down.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Football comes out. The offense recovers, but they're way short of the marker. Ends up killing the drive.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
An inside deal now from the shotgun.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Gain on the play. Third down coming up. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Texas 28, Georgia 14.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch downfield. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Dawgs. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he makes the two-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
First down and 10 now. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. He didn't make it. Stopped short. That is a crucial turnover on downs here in this tight football game.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They'll run it to the left. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense is still clicking.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And now here comes the point after attempt.
For the extra point.
The PAT is up and good. They take a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. Now they set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Steps out at the 16, would have been a lot better off just taking a knee in the end zone. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. And the ball to the ground. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He pulls it in for a big gain. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass caught. Second down now. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick catch over the middle. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. Breaks 1 tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. The linebacker shifting around now. Heading left after the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the offense will just take a knee. Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.